Y'all know what time it is now.
Go James.
One
Say it.
LeBron James.
Say it with your chest, EJ. Go
Hey
Jay. Look at
EJ, how many in-season tournaments Jordan got?
0.
Hey, I got to give it up to the NBA, man. Like I was thinking, I don't know, I had a few different thoughts when it came to this, but for the most part, it was entertaining, and I think they got what they wanted out of it. Um, I really do. So, I mean, value added, I don't know about that, but for the most part, like if giving you something to kind of anticipate in season, I thought it was kind of interesting. Do y'all think they should continue doing this going forward? And I know they will, but should they?
Um, yeah, it was good on the viewings. I mean, it surprised me. I really thought it was a waste of time. I thought it was the dumbest thing ever when I heard it. But hey, man, them games was must watch. It was a lot of good games. A lot of players that you didn't know was like that, and you found out they were like that. Like Halliburton, he had a good run. Like
Man,
I knew he
Halliburton
was
was amazing.
good. I knew he was good, but he boosted his stock off this tournament, like the way he been playing. So I thought it was good. I mean, it's sad that he ran into the GOAT, but maybe next year.
What you think about the in-season tournament, EJ?
I think the NBA has had a problem with years having competitive basketball in the regular season until it got crunch time and the seeding mattered and everybody need to play to get a proper seed because they didn't want to see teams,
Yep.
different types of teams in the playoffs. Maybe that'd be tough. Which Golden State ran into that problem last year because they saw the Kings first round. They went 7, had to go against the Lakers. Lakers ran through them because they were tired and they were bigger, just bully balled them. So this adds another level of competitiveness for the players, helps the fans get hyped for this in-season tournament, and just allows us to see our star players just do what they do best, ball out, and like Piff said, make new stars like Tyrese Halliburton because even though in a loss, he still cooked.
Yeah,
Because you got to think, man. Around this time, like basketball is like trash. You ain't even really watching it. It's like, oh, games on. Like I guess I'll watch it, but now it was real competitive, man. I was impressed,
that's
man. I
true. Like
was
anytime I catch myself having to like look to see what the Lakers did, normally it's just around the playoffs. But like
yeah.
I was like, oh man, it's I forget what time they play, like eight something. But I was like, oh man, the Lakers playing. So I actually had a vested interest in knowing what the score was, and that never happens for me until the playoffs. So I think it's a good product. I just hope that the players continue to take it serious after this first year because to me it seemed like they took it serious, so fans started watching, fans took it serious. And they needed something like this. But I just hope it doesn't get stale as we make this, this transition to heading towards half the season, so the All-Star break, and then through to the rest of the season. I hope it doesn't get stale, but we'll see. I do have to highlight Anthony Davis had a ridiculous game against Indiana, but like, where's that dude been? Like, in that the guy we all been waiting on anyway?
Hey, something you should be always been doing.
Yeah. So like that's that, and there lies my frustration with Anthony Davis. Like you get that Anthony Davis, then you're a legitimate contender. But like the issue is you're gonna get that Anthony Davis, and then you're gonna get you're
6
gonna
and
get
4.
yeah, you're gonna get just why do we even pay this guy? Trade him,
Hey, but the sad part is if we get the Anthony Davis, let's say we get it for like a week straight, he gonna get hurt. He gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
He gonna get hurt out for the season.
And that's the other part. That's the other part I forget about too, is the fact that he's just not available like that.
Yeah.
So when he is available, we might get what we paid for, but most of the time he's not available, so it don't matter anyway. But I don't want to steal the man moment. He played well. He played crazy. Braun was MVP. LeBron's playing amazing too. But like, I don't know. Stephen A. talked about it a little bit, like that superstar, the difference between like being a legitimate superstar, like because some of these guys didn't show up. Like that game against the Pelicans, that was embarrassing.
Yeah, a lot of players got exposed.
Yeah. Yeah. You got some, EJ?
I'm gonna keep it to myself about Zion Williamson.
Nah, bro. Say it.
I'd love to hear about Zion.
Say it. We all know he had a shape, look bad.
No, Zion shows up for one thing, and we all know what that thing is.
Women.
That's the only thing he showed up for.
That boy a freak.
Outside of that, he does not want to be in a New Orleans Pelican member. I just wish he would demand a trade instead of just wasting the city's time.
Yeah,
I don't want that. I don't want nobody to stay out of shape.
I mean, but
I don't think anybody want that. Maybe that's why they
say, like, is there a legitimate? I don't think there's a market for Zion anywhere. Not if you're gonna give up. Like, what am I gonna give up for Zion? You know what I'm saying?
I'm giving up players that's in condition and gonna be on the court for a player that might not even make it to the season.
EJ, you gotta hear me out. I'm saying right now, today, I don't see a market for Zion.
The Bulls would trade everything for Zion Williamson right now.
That'd be a mistake.
And then what?
They're terrible anyway.
And that would get 6 games, and then he hurt for the season.
That'd be a mistake.
I'm saying the upside is still there. Now, you tell me he can't jump no more, he can't hoop no more. His skills trash. You got a point.
I'm about to say his back to the basket game is trash.
I never said it was good.
I mean,
I'm saying like he got other skills outside of being trying to do back to basket. I ain't never say he had post work.
Please tell me these skills because I haven't seen them yet.
Well, athleticism, but see, he would play defense, but he doesn't want to play defense for the Pelicans. That's a sign. Usually, a sign when a player wants out.
Why would you want that guy? That's my point.
I don't want him. I ain't gonna trade my.
AJ, I understand. How old is Zion? 20 what?
Probably 22, 23.
Yeah,
okay,
probably.
So in the sense of you looking for a franchise type guy, might sell some tickets. Okay.
I'm saying he's not Ben Simmons.
I will give him. I'll give them a vending machine for him, maybe 2, but that's about it. Maybe a copier, but they ain't gonna get none of my players. They might get a pick that don't mean nothing, but I'm not giving up. No.
But I can see Zion demanding a trade, but like I can really see him demanding a trade. But if he does, he gonna get. You remember how Blake Griffin got traded to the Pistons?
The New York Knicks will take.
Hey, bro. Ain't nothing like that ever gonna happen.
I'm trading Julius Randle for Zion Williamson straight up.
Max contract, and you got to go to.
Hey, bro, that was bad what they did. what they did to Blake, man. Ain't nobody ever gonna get that again. No. That was terrible.
They would never trust the organization. They can't. Nobody's gonna trust the Clippers after what they did to Blake.
That was horrible. But like, I can see that happening to Zion if that's what he's gonna be and that's what he's gonna display.
He's not signed the next contract.
Hey, but he ain't gonna care though. He ain't gonna care. He don't care now.
That's true.
He on a good team and don't care.
He don't care because
you know what? And
they never want to be at Pelicans.
But that's the thing.
But they're not a bad team.
They're legitimate. They can compete. They could compete. They really can.
Yeah, they can compete. But
when that man got drafted there, you look on his face and tell he wasn't happy.
Hey,
you're not gonna go nowhere.
I understand that, but if you look at his team, they're not bad.
They're not bad at all.
And I'm telling you, it don't matter. Some people.
Hey man, it just don't matter.
He one of them guys. Yeah, he one of those guys where he just want to be in the big city.
Hey, because he trash. Yeah, I said it.
I'm not saying that.
I'm gonna say it. Ain't nobody he ain't proved me wrong. What has he done? He never on the court.
There's some legit trash in the NBA. And Zion Williamson ain't trash.
He right there.
Now, is he a trash personality? Yes.
Nah, you're a trash player.
Nah, he's not a trash player, but trash
personality.
Yeah.
What has he done? What has he done in his career to make him not?
Look at the man's stats.
What has he done?
Is he Kwame Brown?
Not trash.
No,
he's heading there.
He's not.
He's heading there.
No. In one season, he did more than Kwame Brown.
There. He's heading. What has Zion did in his career that you was like, dang, that's the guy? I'll wait. I seen him run down the court and limp, and then out for the season. I seen him.
25, 6 and 3 in 132 games.
How many games he played? No, wait.
132.
How long has he been in the season? I mean, in the NBA.
Four seasons.
It's 82 games in the season, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means he ain't never been healthy. All right, trash.
So you're saying
Next.
availability, pretty much. That's what you're saying.
That's the
You say
best.
Performance too.
You're saying he grade older.
Performance too. He ain't got no skill set. None. Boy can barely dribble.
How do you have no
he ain't
skill
got,
set at
he ain't
average
got no
25?
he ain't got no back to the basket. I mean, what skills does he have? What can Zion do? And you be like, dang, he's strong. I give him that. That's it.
Athleticism, not a skill set.
When's he been athletic?
So how is he average? How is he average 25?
On the bench getting big?
I'm saying, how else does he average 25? You said he got no
Is he
skills.
averaging? Is he averaging 25 this year, or is that like a career thing?
That's a career average.
Okay, so that means he scored 25 for 3 games and then was out the season.
This dude here.
That's how they do it, right? Like if I shot 1 free throw for 100, I mean I'm 100% for free throw, right?
Yeah,
and
but
I'm out for the season.
In 132 games, we're talking an average of 25 points a game. Average. So some games you might have 30, some games you might have 10. You know, it's an average. But I don't know. I guess I don't know how these clubs evaluate or look at his value. But I do know a lot of clubs that take 25 points a game. I know that much.
And
like
how many games he played though?
132. That's
Okay.
the issue.
All right. Yeah, you take that if you want to. He'd be on the sideline like the cheerleaders.
I mean, you can say the same for Anthony Davis. Good.
How many games have Anthony Davis played?
Talking about this year or just total?
Total.
For the Lakers?
No, his first 4 years. Let's do his first 4 years.
Anthony Davis first 4 years?
I bet it's more than 100 something.
I bet it's more than 100 because there's 300 something games we played in that first 4 years. First,
like we really talking about a dude that like name me 2 things he do good.
I mean, you might say, I don't like Zion Williams.
He get lucky on a putback.
He played. Let me see. So he played about 65 games times 4, so whatever that math is.
So more than Zion, though.
Yeah, 65 times 4, so 260 games, basically double.
Sounds good to me.
No, he ain't become a walking Band-Aid until he stepped foot with LeBron.
No, that was before that.
Yeah, to me, he was like that already. We'll keep it moving. We could pick that discussion up on another episode. I just need to know who y'all got coming out the West and who you got coming out the East. Starting with you, EJ.
Let's see, coming out of the East. I really don't trust Milwaukee, honestly.
That's valid.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Sixers. I'm not the biggest fan of the team in the East. I'm gonna put that caveat there. But if I had to pick a team out the East, I'd say the Celtics will probably be coming out of the East this year.
Okay. What about the West?
For the West right now, probably the Nuggets again. Because healthy, nobody's better than them right now. I got to see. I was thinking about the Phoenix Suns, but I got to see Bradley Beal play a game and make the big 3 happen. If they ain't playing, I'm not picking them. So I run back. I run Nuggets Boston.
P. Graves?
So you don't trust Milwaukee, but you trust the Celtics?
You trust Dame?
I trust Giannis.
I trust Giannis, but when you have all those weapons over the Celtics, you could have 2 players have a bad game, and 3 of those players can pick up your slack because they're that good at scoring.
Who's good at scoring?
Porzingis can score.
Who?
Porzingis Brown.
Is that the same Brown that played last year?
Don't they have Holiday?
Is that the same Brown that played last year?
I'm not saying he's a superstar. I'm saying he could get buckets.
But didn't he have like 10 turnovers in one game?
So
Sam
James
Brown?
Harden? Yeah.
Sam Brown?
Same Brown.
I'm saying this
But
is the
still.
team. This is the team that went to the finals and they star player didn't perform, right?
Yeah. I'm saying you hoping
trust
Giannis
them.
perform, but his team ain't that good.
Was
I
Giannis'
believe
team
in
good
Giannis.
when they won the championship?
Yeah, they were good.
They were good.
Yeah.
Who was
They locked down defensively. So you tell me June Holiday and Chris Middleton weren't good.
Chris Middleton didn't play that year.
He
Oh,
did
yeah,
play.
he did, but he
I
was
was say,
he
don't
was
do that.
trash.
Because he did not play. They're not beating the Nets.
I don't know. I seen Giannis put
That's
up 60
cap.
in the
That's
finals
cap.
game.
Stop.
So,
That's
so,
stop.
so who you
Do
got,
not do
Pete
that.
Graves? Did I miss
Hey,
it?
bro, I got Giannis. Who else am I taking? Boston can't do nothing.
That man
Hey,
had
bro,
free throw defense last year.
Boston has proven that they can't handle pressured games. They lose. Finals, they was trash. Shouldn't even been there. Last year, what happened? Terrible. At least Giannis got an excuse. He was out for a couple games. He wasn't even healthy. What's Boston's excuse? Don't tell me it was Marcus Smart. That they
Oh
excuse.
man, they
He
young.
was trash.
They was young. They're young.
Marcus Smart
They
was
young.
trash.
Please, Jaylen Brown couldn't even dribble between his legs. But
I ain't
Marcus
saying he was
Smart was
good either.
trash. Marcus Smart was trash. But
Yeah, two things can't be true. They both were trash.
West, I got it's hard not to pick the Nuggets.
It's hard not to pick the Nuggets.
with the way Jokic is playing.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust AD. I definitely know the Wizards, not Wizards, the Warriors is straight garbage.
They're cooked.
It would have to be Denver for me on the West, but hey man, the way the Timberwolves playing, dog, they can keep that up.
Stop.
They can keep that up.
No,
they can keep that up.
You're not going to get away with that.
Don't let it
They
get away
can
with
keep
it.
that
just
up.
told me you don't trust Boston, and you picked the Timberwolves with Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yep.
I'm done.
I would pick them over Boston any day. Hey, on paper, Boston like the best team in the NBA on paper. When they get on the court,
get your man's.
You got,
Man,
hey, bro, you got one dude who forget he a dribbler. He can dribble. You got one superstar who's texting Kobe more than he's performing.
You really go.
Oh, wow. And then I know we ain't talking about Porzingis. He might not even be there. He's always hurt. He's worse than AD.
Think about the team you're mentioning, the Timberwolves. I watched the man get choked out by Draymond Green.
That's true.
You telling me he go have the test of fortitude to make it to the finals? When I seen this man religiously choking the playoffs, I get what you're telling me, that they look good right now, but playoff Rudy Gobert gonna come. And when he come, you gonna be upset.
Playoff Brown gonna come. Same thing, but you picked them.
Hey, playoff Brown made it to the finals before.
Playoff Brown.
I've never seen playoff Rudy Gobert do a thing.
Playoff Tatum, they're coming.
Playoff Rudy Gobert has been cooked.
And what they gonna do?
Don't get me started on playoff Karl Anthony Towns.
Brown gonna dribble like a 3-year-old. Tatum gonna be too busy. Tatum gonna be too busy on that phone texting somebody who ain't answering. So,
hey, all I'm saying is they made it to the finals. With all that, you got to acknowledge they made it to the finals. Timberwolves, can they at least make it to a conference finals?
They might. They're looking good this year.
Listen, I would never believe in a team that got Rudy Gobert.
Hey, man.
I believe them to get COVID.
I'll jump in here with one question and then we'll move on. Golden State Warriors, are they a play-in team?
Right now they are.
Or are they going to miss it? Or are they going to be in?
They're playing team.
Playing what? They're going to be playing 2K with us. That's what they're going to be doing.
They're playing team because of Steph Curry.
I think Steph makes them a playing team.
Steph makes them a playoff team. Without Steph Curry, they're picking first in the draft.
Nah, that's definitely going to Wemby.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Yeah, that's an interesting conversation, and we can pick up, what we think the play-in will look like and what the season will look like next time. But
And quick side note: Steve Kerr has done a horrible coaching job this year.
Has he ever coached?
Horrific.
you know
Has he
what?
ever coached?
I don't think enough
I
people
think he's getting exposed.
don't highlight that. I think that's an important point, EJ. That's actually a good call.
My thing is, has he ever had to coach? You remember who he got that team from? You remember who really coached them boys?
Mark Jackson.
And then they fired him, and then gave him the keys. He didn't have to coach nobody. Hey, now when you got a coach, we're gonna see.
I would say he did some coaching, maybe 10%. The other 90 was taken care of.
Yeah, and it's crazy how you can inherit a team like that and then get labeled as one of the top coaches in the NBA.
I mean, it happened to Phil Jackson too. So
Hey, that's like Phil Jackson putting in all that work, and before they win, you get that Bulls team, and you win, win 6
And
titles.
now you a top coach.
Yeah,
Phil Jackson took over a pretty good Bulls team though.
Now you the top coach, and now they're like, oh God, that dude.
All right. Well, Bronny James played his first game. Was this yesterday?
Yep, it was yesterday.
Yeah. So Sunday he played his first game. I think he hit a 3. He might have had like 4 points, couple assists, couple steals. Good to see him back on the court. I know he had that heart scare.
Mm-hmm.
So I forget how the NBA works. When is he eligible?
After this year?
Now, yeah.
He is now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what y'all's thoughts on Bronny? Like, I mean, to me, he seems small. They said did he say he was 6'4"?
That's what they labeled him as.
I don't see 6'4".
Yeah, I don't see him.
I mean, somebody's gonna take him because, I mean, he's gonna play in the NBA. We know that.
The Lakers will draft him just because he's LeBron's son.
Like drafting, what you mean? Like drafting first? Would they first pick?
If LeBron says, "Hey, draft my son," they go draft him.
I can see that. I definitely can see that.
He don't have to start.
He's not. He's definitely not NBA ready.
No, he's not NBA ready.
But I mean, it's hard to say. He definitely can. I don't know. I ain't seen no games, man. He only had 4 points.
Small sample size.
I know he was at the free throw looking like his daddy.
I didn't see that.
1 for 2.
I didn't even see that. I did see the chase down block though.
Yeah, off 2 feet.
Yeah, he got fresh legs. I say that. Like
his head almost hit the backboard.
Yeah,
so he got ups.
He got some hops, man. But hey, big ups to Bronny, man. Glad
I was never really impressed with him in high school though. Like
I wasn't impressed with him either.
He never.
He was
he'll be a solid role player. I'll say that.
I'm not gonna rip this game. I'm just glad to see him healthy.
Yeah, me too. I think he was. I don't remember if he was top 10 coming out of high school or not. I don't think he was though.
I think they had like 25 or something.
Yeah, I want to say they had a few guys ahead of him, like from a ranking standpoint. But like,
give me a bigger sample size.
I'm glad to see the kid on the court and healthy. So that's the main thing.
So wait, is he a shooting guard or a point guard?
I thought he was a 2 guard.
Okay.
I didn't see him handling the ball like that.
He handled the ball some.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying he's a 2 guard. He holding up the 2 guard.
That could be a peace sign.
Hey, bro, maybe just say peace. Peace and love, man. Maybe just saying I'm here.
That's a joke, man. Anyway, man. Hey, biggest of Bronny.
Yeah, we talking about R. Kelly's stepson.
So I happen to be on Twitter. I guess it ain't Twitter no more. It's called X. But and this was probably about last week. I saw Malika Andrews and Stephen A trending, and it was mainly because of this guy. I think his name's Josh Giddey. And then somebody put in the comments Josh Giggity, like Family Guy Quagmire. That took me out. But anyway, yeah. So he is allegedly. I guess he's been in a relationship with a female that's underage, and the Twitter's verse was wondering why Stephen A and Malika Andrews hadn't addressed it like they addressed all all the other stuff with people who share a similar skin tone to them. And we kind of talked about it before we got on here. There's a few different perspectives, but sometimes it don't seem like they keep the same energy for everybody. P. Graves, start with you. What you think about this situation here?
Hey man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even know who he was.
I didn't know he was either.
What?
I'm serious.
Y'all didn't watch the Thunder?
No.
I know Chet and the point guard. I don't know him.
Man,
So when they said when they said his name, I was like, huh? Who's this guy? Then they showed me and I was like, yeah, he looked like the type. But yeah, man, it's if he was black, he would have been, his name would have been dragged through the mud. You know, I seen Kyrie throw out a tweet, and you saw what happened to that man. Just a tweet. This dude have a relationship with an underage, and they like, hey man, good job, buddy. I don't get it, but hey man, I can only blame it on the color of his skin, the fact that he's still playing. There's a lot of black dudes that got worse things, and hey man, just the fact that he's still playing is crazy to me.
I mean, I heard somebody make an argument that it's because of the fact that we don't know him anyway. So, like, say if it was a bigger name, then they feel like then they would have had to had addressed it. But since he's in the NBA, but I didn't know who he was, and a lot of people didn't know who he was until this.
Nah,
I feel like it wasn't necessarily front page news, which I guess you can make a case for that.
Hey, bro, we know it ain't the name; it's the skin. Think about it like this: Kobe did that thing; they ran him through the mud. Ben Roethlisberger did his thing; he got a championship. Just saying.
They ripped Big Ben through the coals, though. Didn't he pay the girl off?
Yeah.
Paid that front office off because he got that ring. He got that ring that same year, I think. And all was forgiven. I don't see him bringing home a ring.
They still call that man Big R.
I think the black community probably do.
I don't know what's gonna come of this. I know he's still playing, right? Ain't he still playing?
What you mean? Yeah, dressing up and everything.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Does he? So he doesn't start, right? Is he a rotation guy?
Yeah, he starts.
He's a starter.
Yeah, Josh Giddey is a very, very good NBA player.
Oh wow! See, I don't.
He's a triple double guy.
Yeah, he triple double, all right.
Now, somebody said he had 16, 16, and 16 the other night.
Oh man,
man, oh my God!
Let me put this caveat there. The NBA investigates. They're watching 24/7. So if there was something concrete, they're going to find it.
We'll see.
I believe if he was black, they'd have been found it. I don't think they investigate the way you think they do. Because, hey man, because they said what they say. He met her 2 years ago in a club. I seen the picture of the girl. She looked young now, so I can only imagine how she looked 2 years ago.
I'm saying it's gonna get more traction. So
yeah, it ain't getting it now. It's been months. According to him, he been there 2 years ago. So he met her 2 years ago.
So how old is he though? Is he like 20?
He just hit 21.
Yeah, he's
21. Okay. Wow.
If it ain't getting no traction now, it definitely ain't. Look what happened to my boy Karl Malone.
Right now they're a playoff team. So
Karl Malone with his whole career. Karl Malone with his whole career, nobody saying nothing. Hey, people didn't find out about Karl Malone until he got picked as a slam dunk.
I think Karl has some shooter's arm or something. Keep that silent.
Hey, bro, he kept it silent.
Hey man, we'll see what come of Giddey. And I've seen some people address it a little bit, and Stephen A. talking about they could get sued if they talked about it. But like I've seen Stephen A. talk about whatever he wants to talk about.
I don't think anything. Maybe probably because of the fact that it's dealing with a minor. Because I don't remember the last time when anything dealt with a minor.
Yeah, I may have to sort of circle back and look through it, but I don't know. I feel like they pick and choose what they want to talk about.
Hey man, yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing to him. Think about it. Hey, that dude in Boston, the coach in Boston, he had consensual sex, and you saw how they dragged him out.
Oh my God.
That was Malika herself. That was just
Hey,
Malika.
bro, he had
Man,
consensual sex.
but when you drag somebody like that and you don't keep that same energy, this what happened. You start trending.
Oh,
This was two adults
Hey.
making a decision.
Stephen A had to snap on Malika on his show
Yeah,
about that.
you trying to drag him a little bit.
Mm.
I don't know. I thought ESPN's got. I don't know, man.
They got problems. We see
got-
them.
They got
we
some
see 'em.
issues.
Oh, we know what's some coonery going